Hi, and welcome back to the Ultimate Decades Challenge. This is Christy, and we are starting this episode in 1343. I did play through the rest of the previous day so that we can just start on a new year because it's been rough lately. We've lost so many in the family, especially the boys. And it's, yeah, getting a little nerve-wracking. But we do have a pregnant Myra. So hopefully they have a boy and he survives. As you might remember, they both don't want a child right now. They're young, they're teens. But Alexander, while I was playing through, once she hit the second trimester, he got the pop-up of like, maybe this is okay. So he doesn't necessarily want a child, but he has accepted it. So at least that's some good thing. So Myra is about halfway through the pregnancy, so we will be seeing that baby very soon. And I think today we will be going to the store. I did update it a little bit. We've expanded a few areas so that they have a little bit more room and still not a ton to sell, but we have a few things. So they made a few more items and we should be good. So we're gonna jump in, hope for a much better year. We will have quite a few death rolls, I think. Yeah, everyone's hungry. Because we will have Beatrice's babies. All three of them will become infants. And then obviously Myra and the baby. And I think Charles should be a child very soon. So a lot happening. Oh, and George and his wife who poisoned him. Oh, cooking level 10. Look at you. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, let me know what you think in the comments. It's getting a little crazy. We had mostly gotten the house cleaned up and we got some dishes now, but that's what Myra's kind of been doing is we lost our laundry. She's been doing mostly cleaning and we have a lot of horse manure everywhere. She gets along with Blue. So she was able to like tell him jokes and all that. So we need food. Anyone don't, oh, Esther's being mean. Anyone done eating? No, well, Anthony, you can come and like feed these chickens. Probably should collect some eggs soon. And I don't know where. You don't like malicious interactions and difficult dynamic, of course. But Blue happy with his prairie grass. Yeah, they have like a good relationship. She went and like just cleaned his hooves autonomous. I hate that word. Automatically. But it's on here. Alexander, yeah, he still doesn't want a child. It didn't change that. And Hendrik Bjergsen, who is 18. No, we're not inviting the child to a nightclub. That is weird. You go play in the water? Yeah, you do need some fun. But would making money be fun? It's like 11 o'clock. We should probably get going. Actually, you need to fix this. I'm sorry. He is like level 9, I think, of handiness now, right? Yes. So we've almost maxed that out. Okay, good job. That took you no time at all. We can go make some more money. And I forgot my OBS really doesn't like loading screens right now, so I was probably glitching in that last bit, but hopefully I can get that resolved. I don't know what the issue is. So the store kind of looks like this right now. We have an actual front door instead of like just an opening, so hopefully that will help with like inclement weather. Um, just added a couple things. We got like little firewood out here. These aren't for sale, just well, decorative. And then over here, so we got some crates in the back, so you know, we gotta transport things. But I have this, I didn't even know that these were in the game, but it's like a disaster memorial from City Living, and I don't know. No, don't hone your creativity. You have enough. So I figured like that would be good for they lost family members in the famine, so we wanted a memorial somewhere. I was gonna put it at the cemetery, but I think this is fine, maybe a little bit more personable. And then we're gonna need another one for the plague very soon. That one might go to like the orphanage. But yeah, we expanded the back a little bit and we can see here. So just a little bit more room. Oh yeah, you need to remove that. Have a couple things that are for sale. We have Agnes and Esther both did some flower pressing. We made a mirror. I also have like some shelves, nothing on them. We are still need a few more things. And then we have a few cross stitches the girls did, and a candle, and then a chair that Alexander made. So we have a decent amount to sell, but we're gonna need quite a bit more and added like a little sign. I couldn't really find one that I liked, so this will have to do. And there is some CC that I've been meaning to download that I think would work well for like medieval-ish. So we'll add things eventually, but some flowers to make it welcoming. And because it kind of looks like a house, we needed some signage. So you need fun. I don't know if this will be fun, but you can like craft some things. What um what will people need? I don't know if we can sell the bathtub. It might be like the porta potty, but maybe like an end table. And we have Agnes here, Crumple Bottom. I keep getting like a lot of copies of Agnes and Agatha in my game, so I deleted like 4 of them. Um, so I think we should only have one now. But it's like the same thing, like my like Trader Jock and like the tax collector. I know the tax collector actually died because he actually fathered a child that's on our family tree somewhere. But yeah, so they don't really show up. I don't know if they're like supposed to still with all the updates. But I also have been going through and kind of updating the tree that I have, getting like pictures of everyone. It helps me like know who's who and who's connected to the family. And also updating slightly some outfits, or at least, well, the top was updated. Amanda Vo, I think, is actually Myra's sister-in-law. Oh, Lauren's calling. Sorry, we're working. And we have Bella Swanson, who George had an affair with. Also, I forgot with Myra, her family, so who we met before, her mom, and it was actually her stepdad. Her dad is dead. He was his last name was Campos, so she's of Spanish and German descent. So we're getting a little bit more mixed with the family, a few like different backgrounds, and I really like that. Also pretty soon we're gonna have to keep an eye out for our younger siblings. They're gonna be teens in a couple years, and definitely going to need to, especially Anthony, get him married. And I think Esther will be the one for the girls to get married first, and one might hang back for a little while. When you finish your end table, let's pop that in. Maybe someone will want it. If it loads, make me nervous. So yeah, I have a little end table. You can like pop that right here. Do we want to, oh, you can't change it. I wish you could like select like what color wood and the colors before you make it. So I had just finished editing the previous video and that's out now, but I haven't played in a couple weeks because I traveled and I was just exhausted all this past week. Okay, can you ring her up? I know you want to chat with her, but my travels back to Michigan got interesting, and first had like a 5-hour delay on the way there because of mechanical issues. I did get a $50 trip credit for it, so I'm excited. And I had to complain a couple times. But then coming back, because there was snowstorms, it wasn't so bad in Michigan on Sunday, but in Chicago there were ground stops, and yeah, we're stuck on the plane after oh, see, she bought that right away. Stuck on the plane like after we landed in Chicago for I think about 3 hours before we had a gate. And then I missed my connection and I had to spend the night at O'Hare, which is not fun. And it was freezing cold in the airport. But yeah, I ended up, ooh, two more. I ended up getting home 8 hours later than I planned, which was a lot better than some people who it took 2 days to get to their destination. But yeah, I had all these plans when I got back. I'm like, I'm gonna record, I'm gonna go to this bookstore, I'm gonna edit, and then I slept all day. But yeah, I feel like we are selling things a little bit faster than normal. Okay, 162. You are pregnant. Aw. Okay, oh yeah, that's his mother. It looks like he just wants to chat with all the teens. He wants to chat with Kale and Kaylee. And it's kind of crazy. He's going to be a young adult very soon. Yeah, 2 years. Oh, I feel like it's gone by so quick for him. Oh, and you have like this dirty plate. I will grab it. Hold on. We will just throw, no, not on top of the fridge. There, throw it away. Yeah, another sale. We've made 400 bucks. Not bad. So we're down to just under 2,000. So I sold, or spent a little bit of money. Okay, you want to buy something too. And while he's doing that, like, has anything happened? So there's only a couple things. Oh yeah, candle, 1,400. So Macy and Emery, that was Cecil's kids, they're infants. Morgana had a baby. His name is Augustin. And then there is just nobody in the family that we have to worry about. So not too much, 187. Nice. And it says he wants to buy something, but like then he couldn't get to it, so I guess not. It said like that was in the way, so I might try to move it. Okay, nope. So we're just gonna remove all the signs, and then if no one else buys anything, then we will head on home. Nice successful day. And you probably want to shower and get back to your wife. Yeah, you're so sad. Okay. You're done with that. Let's go and close 2,300. And how much do we want? Let's move like 500. Nothing crazy. Eventually we'll start kind of working on the home. I was kind of thinking like each generation what their contributions kind of have been. And so Adam really like built the home, and then that's when we first built the store, so he did a ton. Thomas kind of really helped the store become a little bit more successful, and he kind of set Alexander up pretty well. So I think Alexander is still going to focus on making the store successful, and that's going to be the priority, but we can also see what we can do at home. I want to work a little bit more on the garden because I've been meaning to, and we haven't. So I also think that would be a good thing for like maybe Anthony to, that can be him. Maybe he becomes a farmer or something. Because that'd be a very common uh, occupation. That's the word. So let's go home. You're very sad. But how far along is Myra? Oh, third trimester. So perfect. I cannot wait. Although, with our luck, I'm very nervous. Oh, Hendrix here. Why don't you be friends with him or something? And how are you doing? Pregnant? Your kind of job is cleaning up. We don't trust you to cook. I'm gonna go listen to Blue try to bite you. Blue, I think your needs are fine. Oh, he likes Hendrik. Cool. Have some friends like your own age. The So him and his twin, like they have very strong features. And I have noticed while I'm going through and like looking at all these families and like adding their pictures. Whoops. Oh, I forgot Anthony's a genius. That I am noticing more distinct faces. So I do think this genetics update that they did, I think it has been working. Oh, this is dirty here. You can go clean that. especially like I've noticed with toddlers. Okay. I think we're fine now. I noticed with toddlers, they are looking more different than they have been. So, and I haven't noticed too much with infants because we haven't had infants for that long. But yeah, so it's nice to see because otherwise they all the toddlers kind of look alike. What do you know? Making a mess. Oh, Gertrude's unhappy. Well, she has been inside here. We're cleaning this. Um, I am going to have one of them call her out. Because it's like whenever they stay inside, they become unhappy, but you can like come out. I don't think this is a time for hide and seek. I think this is a time to go to sleep. So end the game. It's 10 p.m. We should, oh yeah, they don't like clothes. Like they won't get them if they're up here because it's a ladder. Agnes, you can eat. And getting everyone on a decent schedule. Okay, now that it's after midnight, so Charles is a child, so we're gonna do that first thing in the morning. Lettice, who is Beatrice's sister, I think, had a baby, but her husband actually just died. And then Floyd, Connor, and Coleman are all infants. So I think first we're gonna go see Charles. And then we are going to go see Beatrice, and then hopefully around that time. Oh, Blue is an elderly horse. Aww. But hopefully around that time, Myra will be having their baby. So 5 a.m., I think that's a good time to go because I don't want to waste too much time. But also keep forgetting, I need to really check on neighborhood stories because I can't go back and view these once you've already seen them. So we got someone that died. And I'm just also noting like people I know are on the family tree, no matter how distantly related, because I'm trying to get the dates on there when possible. So it's a little bit easier when you look back after a few generations, kind of where everyone was. So I know Willow is on the tree, very distantly related. And oh, Kamal, we have seen their family, which was all drama. He also drowned. Okay, and that is it. So let's go see Charles and William's only surviving child. And I really hope he makes it because that will just be so sad. So here is Charles. He is so cute. I love him. He aged up with the art lover, timid, and goofball traits. I don't think he has any likes, and he wants to be a delinquent. But it was also Melina's birthday, so I did age her up to an adult. So we have two roles in this household. Let's get on with it. So we're going to start with Charles first, and he needs to avoid a 9 or a 19. And we'll do this roll. Perfect. Charles survives. William's son. Okay. And then for adults, we do our, what is it? This. So it needs to, something greater than a 9, and then we'll flip a coin. Okay, Melina. She survives, and now we'll flip a coin, which will determine whether she lives to be an elder, or we'll roll for the number of years. Hopefully, at least until Charles becomes 18. Otherwise, he'll have to like probably move in with a family member. And if no one can take him in, he would have to go to the orphanage, and we don't want that. So let's flip a coin. We want a heads, and she'll live to be an elder. So she lives to be an elder. We don't have to worry about it. Finally, a good adult role. Like that might be the first one. So Melina and Charles are fine, and we can go see Patrice's babies. So it was actually Maurice's birthday as well. So he is now a toddler with like super chubby cheeks. Love it. And then we have the triplets. I don't think any of them are identical, but we have Floyd, lots of freckles. Him and Coleman look the most alike, but it's something with the brows, like the brow ridge. No, maybe they are identical. That's Coleman. And then Connor, he is looks a little bit different. So yeah, I think infants maybe even look a little bit better. But we're gonna start with Maurice, and got a lot of rolls. I really didn't think Charles was gonna make it with our luck, so I'm being optimistic. But Maurice is difficult and plucky, and Patrice actually wants to try for another baby. I was gonna give her a break. 4 kids, that's a lot. But you know what? She might want another. So I changed her to neutral on her views for children. Roger still doesn't want a child, but I'm sure he'll be happy to make one. So let's do these death rolls. For toddlers, we want to avoid a 4, 8, and 12. So Maurice, he makes it. And now we're going to do the infants. They need to avoid 12, 16, 18. So we'll do Floyd first. Wait, was it 12? Ah, yeah, 12. We lose Floyd. Okay, Connor, he makes it. And Coleman. All right, we only lose Connor. You know, that's not terrible for how many rolls we did for having triplets. So we'll say goodbye to Connor. I think maybe we'll have them try for a baby first before they're too sad. And then we'll say goodbye. Okay, apparently all the kids are at daycare. But yeah, we can get rid of a lot of this. Before we do, let's go for it. Chickens are probably hungry. This is a cute house, but oh, there is a baby inside. But yeah, I need a little bit of reworking if we were going to play. Oh, don't pick up. No. Don't give him. Can you just like put the child down? No. Oh my god. Put the children down and go try to make another one because I know, like, who are you holding? Not Connor. That's Connor. Yeah, we're gonna have to say bye to him. Oh, I know you're hungry, but please just try. You're standing on your child. You want this. This is what Patrice wants. Otherwise, okay, she was just about to try. Like, they were so close. She keeps going over there and Roger doesn't. Oh my god. Okay, can you not get on this side? I'm deleting some of these because like we don't need them. And I don't know if this rug is interfering or what. And I'm going to move this for now. I will forget. Okay, this is my last try, otherwise you guys are not having another one yet. There we go. We got chicken inside. Why are you guys walking outside? Coleman's very hungry. Okay, but there we go, finally. All right, they are done. Mayday is tomorrow. All they're gonna do is like just check. Oh, actually, or Maurice, you don't have anywhere you can sleep, so just like go there. So mom can find out if you have maybe another baby brother. And then Connor. I'm sorry. Oh, he wants to go hug Maurice. That's cute. Chicken is our babysitter. Love it. And you want to flirt with Clara? Yeah, okay. Well, you are pregnant again. Okay, are you ready to be devastated now? You know, kind of getting used to all the stuff. So while Connor is just like so cute asleep, like look at this little picture down here. But I am so sorry. We're gonna have to like wake you up and we're gonna start their little, oh, what happened to him? We didn't find that out. We're going to start their little grave. Um, yeah, what happened to, which one is this? That one is not the one. I think we want this one. Infants and babies. So what happened? He was a birth defect. Okay. Well, that is not a death we have. So overexertion. Oh. Now, the extra fun part. You have to delete him. So where should we start their graveyard? Maybe like in the side of the house. Okay. And we have his cow Blossom still hanging out. Yeah, give me put it right over here. So Connor Ward, 1342, 1343, and it was a birth defect. Don't know what exactly, maybe a heart defect, but they're having another baby. They'll soon be four again. But I don't think, hopefully Alexander and Myra haven't had theirs. Myra has not had her baby. A bunch of people have aged up. But let's head back to the main household. Oh, this so far it's still going better. We lost one, but out of that many babies, that's not bad. Oh, now for the endless morning. Alright, so any moment, go use the chamber pot. You want to spend time with your mother, and you're gonna go practice archery. You want to see your cousin. Here, you're right here. You're gonna clean up. Crying in bed, crying in bed. Blue is going to probably terrorize. Oh, sorry, you gotta wake up and clean. Cow is okay. I'd like it to stop raining, especially we don't want any more lightning. That's gonna be rough, and our laundry isn't gonna dry. And since we are out of food, you're gonna have to. Oh, Gertrude, we're gonna have to get another cow. Oh, and say we're out of food. He's gonna have to do more cooking. I think maybe we'll have Anthony do fishing too. He'll do the gardening and fishing, so that way we can at least make some fish head stew and that change it up a little bit. So, oh, sorry Gertrude. It was you weren't very happy at the end. And no, not ditching school because we don't have school. Oops. I like to just drag things. But alright, let's purchase an animal. We just did a brown cow. I guess we're gonna do a spotted cow. And what's your name? Clover? Have we had Clover? I don't know. We have Clover. And Agnes, you're going to probably come clean that. Oh, I think Myra's complaining to him she wants this pregnancy to be over, but very soon. We're almost there. So they all kind of have been eating together, which is cute. They all get hungry at the same time. Oh, and kind of eat together. So that's one thing that they got going for them. There's a lot of difficult dynamics, I think, but they'll be all right. Even Alexander and Patrice at one point had a difficult dynamic, and they stayed really close. So all is not lost. And I know it's raining, and there's really not a ton for them to do inside. The girls, I think, would need to go pick more flowers. And I guess kids can make candles, but we need more wax. But I'm going to send Anthony to do some fishing, kind of start that, and hopefully catch a couple things. And then, yeah, we're just kind of gonna wait a minute. So, Anthony, you're gonna come up here and you're gonna gather water first and then go fishing. Came out to play in the mud, and Amanda's here. Why don't you invite her in? Maybe, oh yeah, she's pregnant too. Maybe Alexander, you should also meet her because I don't know if that's her sister or sister-in-law. Okay, no, I think that's her sister. Yeah, I mean they do kind of look alike. Okay, Anthony has gained the fishing skill. Cool. Esther came out here to cross stitch in the rain. I mean, I'm sure it's a little bit sheltered. But I also need to keep an eye. Make sure you don't like flirt with her sister because that's just how it's gonna go lately. Okay, you're gonna clean up. I don't mind that. Oh, you need fun. Hmm. I know it would be fun for you. I know it's not fun, but we need to do it as you need to clean up all the manure. And probably harvest some prairie grass. Also, before I forget to mention, I did add Myra's birthday on here when she'll become a young adult. So that way they're not teens forever, like we did with Amabel. So like Beatrice will be aging up soon. And then Myra, which right now, like her birthday is starting to shift because of pregnancy, and it'll just get later and later. But yeah, that way she doesn't end up being like 10 years younger than Alexander somehow. Oh, Anthony caught a plumbing upgrade part. Good job. I think we might send you back home in a minute unless you can catch one fish. I don't think you've caught a fish yet. No. Okay, well that didn't work out. We'll send you back. You can get like dry. And I mean, maybe next time. Oh, the girls are just hugging in trash. Oh yeah, mischief. And I don't know what you were like doing over there, but yeah, let's go harvest some prairie grass. And her sister's just helping herself to some food. We don't have much left. Myra's just getting a nap in. You know, she's feeling pretty tired from the third trimester. It was nice for her sister to come by and like help clean. Oh, there we go. Help like clean up. So we're gonna have the baby. Alexander, you can stop. He only found horse manure in the prairie grass, but that's okay. So let's see what we are going to have. I do have names picked out for a boy or a girl. And what do you want to do with Roger? And of course, they always want to flirt with like their in-laws. I mean, okay. Yeah, that's you guys don't have too much choice about who you marry, but they had a boy, so perfect. I am going to go with Nicholas. So I kind of looked up German medieval names, and I thought about doing Heinrich because it'd be like kind of like Henry, but I kind of like Nicholas, um, spelled that way. And then we also might dive into like some of her Spanish heritage as well with the names, like for a girl, I was thinking Maria, and so on. But is that it? The only one? Okay. So we need to do a couple rolls. Of course, we're not done with those. We had to freeze on her labor and drag it out. Okay, I think you're finally there. Aw. At least like Alexander has accepted. It didn't like it when the game freezes. Are we good? No? Okay, I think we're fine now. I don't always notice when it happens. I can kind of see at the corner of my eye the little mini alert. But I kind of want here, Myra, you can like take a nap. You did some good work. And I want Alexander to maybe just give him a rock. Be kind of cute. Okay, Amanda's leaving now. She helped clean up. Appreciate it. Where are you? Okay, come on, you have a son. You can like speed it up. Who's calling? Who's calling Myra? Gunhild, her mother? Okay, you can come over. Not her mother, grandmother. Or sister. No, that is her aunt. That's right. So, oh, and Amanda is her aunt as well. Okay. It's very confusing. Again, like a little picture of Alexander and Nicholas. Cute. All right, need a thumbnail. But now, the fun part, or not so fun part, death rolls. So we know these by now. Let's do Myra. She survives. And now baby Nicholas. They lose their firstborn. No. Man. Of course. Oh, it's probably not quite ready to age up. Yeah, he is. So he did not survive childbirth, and we'll wait till tomorrow before we have them try again. I was hoping to have a couple kids before the plague. Oh, he would have been wiggly and blonde hair. So we will be saying goodbye to baby Nicholas. I guess we should go to the cemetery. Um, I think we're just gonna have just Alexander go. Myra looks pretty like beat up from the baby, and she has like conflicting feelings. And then just like his siblings losing another family member. So we will go and set up a little gravestone for baby Nicholas with the rest of his family. And then, well, has anything happened? Nothing else has happened other than Augustin, Morgana's son, aged up, but nothing there. I'm gonna check neighborhood stories. Nothing. Okay. So we will go and do that, and I'm gonna see what's happening in the background after midnight when everything runs, and we'll see if there's anyone else in the family we need to visit. Tomorrow is May Day, which should be a very happy time, but it's gonna be a little sad. All right, well, we have Johnny Landgrab here and a pregnant lady, so let's go ahead and find a spot for Nicholas. And someone has lit a candle for Adam. That's cute. So here we have Nicholas, stillborn, and starting another row. Give him the little crow one. Yeah, this needs to be reworked a little bit. But, yeah. Maybe you want to come say hi to, go leave a candle. I know you're very tired. Go leave a candle to your grandfather. I guess, like, probably your parents too. And Johnny is over here. Oh, morning Bo. That's cute. So you didn't know him, but oh, and we have someone else mourning Adam. He is very popular. Guess maybe we should have picked oh, another person to leave a candle for. You're gonna have a mud fight with Samuel? Who's Samuel? We got lots of people showing up. But yeah, let's go home. You had to bring your son here. Oh, I'm sorry, Henry. I didn't mean to grab you. Oh man, I mean, Thomas and Sibylla had trouble. Like, Beatrice and Alexander went great, and then they lost, like, was it 4 in a row? So I hope Alexander and Myra do a little bit better. We're not starting off great. It is officially May Day, and they are waking up. You want to flirt with Alexander. Yeah, let's do that. You have been wanting to flirt with Roger, so let's have you flirt with your husband. That would be great. You want to court? Aren't you guys, like, you're already married, though? Okay. Propose a scandalous question. Wait, you're proper? Yeah. And then we will have them try for a baby because we actually have to go and visit George's household because Madeline had babies. She had twins. And then Rodolfo is an infant. So we are not done yet. But let's try for a baby. Like, you're feeling good. Like, yeah, you just lost a child. You're sad. I changed Alexander to be neutral about children. Oh, likes physical intimacy. Originally wanted or not, the baby's here. Not anymore. Alexander decided to make peace and do his best to care for and love this child. Oh. Well, hopefully, maybe Myra can get there with this next one. I imagine she probably wouldn't like being pregnant because, they lost a baby. Oh, okay. I was hoping you guys would do this before your siblings woke up, but okay. So let's see if we can try this one again, and maybe we will do a little bit better. So while she is taking pregnancy test, let's see what else. Nothing has happened. Good. I get nervous every time I check now. Oh, that's broken. It's only $5. And Myra's pregnant, so we try this again. And you could really use a shower. Hopefully you clean yourself up while we go and visit other family. All right, we are with George's family. Ragna only has 1 year left to live, and Matilda is about 16 now, so I think he wants to get her married because he's probably unsure about Madeline, so he can at least get one of his granddaughters out. So before the next episode, I'm going to do it off camera. I will get Matilda and probably Richard married. But yeah, it was Sigrid's birthday, and since the twin boys, Abdullah and Eduardo, so Madeline named them, we're gonna go with it. They were born yesterday before midnight, so I just aged them up. It was their birthdays. But Sigrid is angelic with a communication delay. And then we have Eduardo. Those bright blue eyes still being passed down. He is sunny. And then we have Abdullah. And he is also sunny and got those blue eyes. So we have 3 death rolls to do. So we're going to start with Sigrid. For toddler, no 4, 8, or 12. Sigrid is fine. The girls are fine in this household. But for the boys, no 12, 16. Oh, actually, we need to do their birth and infant rolls. So let's do that first, and we will have to do it for Madeline. So Madeline, she makes the first one. I think Eduardo. Okay. Madeline. All right. Abdullah. Okay. They survive birth and newborn. Now, do they make infants? So infants, no 12, 16, or 18. Eduardo? Nope. Nope. Abdullah? Wow, George has not great genes when it comes to boys. So she loses both of them as infants. I mean, she got the store. So maybe like her grand plan wasn't great, but she got the store. Um, she'll probably remarry. She's only a teen. So everything kind of hinges for George, at least the males, on Rodolfo as like kind of background. I think if George was alive, he would recognize him and move him in, but who knows? So what happened to these babies? What happened to we might just do the same thing for both. This one, no, because they survived being born. So not doing that. Neglected. Madeline neglected. them, essentially. Wow. I'm sorry, you guys were so cute. It's not your fault you have her for a mother. Oh, I don't even know what to call this episode. Everything's just like bad. That's gonna be it. Okay, well, we're gonna bounce around a bit. And more graves. Oh, I haven't killed them yet, but we will do that in a second. We're just gonna grab a couple graves. All right, we got Eduardo, and now we'll do Abdullah. And this was 1343. We'll do that so we know that they survived birth and neglected. Oh, we're getting pretty used to this. Maybe don't pick him up because he's gonna disappear. And maybe we'll do the death consumed by the mother because I don't know, maybe who knows what she did. Eduardo, are you going to leave? No? He wants to stay. Why is he still in the household? Okay, hopefully that corrects itself. When are the girls? Okay, one of them ages up tomorrow. Yeah. Once I delete them, it should go away. I don't remember. No, we did roll for a secret. I'm like, I kind of forgot if we did. That's right. I made a comment about girls being fine. Oh my god. Forgetting everything. You like pranks. Hopefully he gets removed from the family. And we have one more. Where was Grim going to come? And I messed it up. Because they don't get phone calls whenever I do this before. But I can leave. So we're gonna leave. Hopefully that's correct and I didn't just mess it all up. And hopefully I don't start glitching. We're gonna go see Rodolfo and do one final, I think, death roll for this episode. And hopefully he survives. Otherwise, yeah, just the girls for George's line. Alright, I think I have an infinite loading screen. So I did mess something up. I'll probably have to force close, and then I had saved right before that, so I'll just have to redo Secret's makeover. But I can still do Rodolfo's death roll while this loads. Who knows, maybe, oops, maybe it will load before we get there. But so Rodolfo is an infant, void 12, 16, or 18. Okay, he survives. So I'll do his makeover off camera and probably force close this. But yeah, everything's terrible again. 1340s are not it. They're not great. But hopefully this really isn't a larger issue with the loading. Anyways, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!